viral news source.
And abusing. Hell of an update. P. Diddy, another accuser. Now he's accused of drugging and abusing 10-year-old child. Put up the picture full mask.
My God, Diddy. My God, you are. I know this is all alleged, but I'm starting to believe a lot of what I hear about you. That's my opinion. I don't know how the rest of you guys feel, but let's listen to the doctor.
As I said from day one, the allegations will continue to come. In updates to the Sean Diddy Combs case, he has now been accused of drugging and violating a 10-year-old child in a new lawsuit. The suit has been filed in the Supreme Court of New York, and is the latest from Tony Busby, who in the beginning of the month announced 120 new lawsuits from victims, according to the complaint reviewed by Variety. And John Doe, who currently resides in California, is suing over an alleged assault that took place in 2005. At the time, he was a 10-year-old interested in becoming an actor and or rapper.
What is wrong with you, man? A 10-year-old. You know what's crazy about that? So, like, if you get accused of tampering with little ones, even if it's not true, the fact that it has been said out loud still is damaging to anyone's reputation. And a lot of people will shun you just based off of this accusation. But I've heard it several times about Diddy and the little ones. It's true. Allegedly.
In an attempt to help their son's career aspirations, boy's parents hired an industry consultant who recommended they fly from their home in Los Angeles to New York to meet with music industry figures. During the trip, the consultant arranged for Combs to meet with the young child for an audition.
And
Combs...
And hold on, here's the biggest part of this, though. Where are these kids' parents at when this is happening? Are they like meeting up with Diddy and just turning the kid over to him? Like, because to me, that's the real problem. Anyone is just going to trust somebody with their child because they want their child to get rich and famous, supposedly. And then things like this happen. This is just terrible.
Asked to meet with the child alone before meeting with the family. The consultant took the child to Combs' hotel room and left him alone with him.
What? Hold on. The consultant arranged for Combs to meet with the young boy for an audition, and Combs asked to meet with the boy alone before meeting with the family. What family? What mother and father would release their son to a man that they do not know? This is out of control.
The consultant took the child to Combs' hotel room and left him alone with him.
Wow.
The child performed a few rap songs for Combs, who told him he could make him a star, and asked him how badly he wanted it. According to the complaint. Plaintiff responded, as might any 10-year-old child, that he would do anything.
Wow.
End quote. Another person present then gave the child a soda, which he drank. Shortly after, he began to feel, quote, a little funny.
Really?
Which the plaintiff's attorney claims was because the drink was laced with drugs, including, but not limited to, GHB and or ecstasy.
So hold up, you are drugging 10-year-old kids. After consuming the soda, Combs allegedly told the boy to move closer to him and pushed him down, telling him something to the effect of, you have to do some stuff you don't want to do sometimes. Okay, so who got this information? And what does it say? Another person present then gave the boy a soda. Who was that person? Man.
After consuming the soda, Combs allegedly told the child to move closer to him and pushed him down, telling him something to the effect of, "You have to do some stuff you don't want to do sometimes," end quote. Once pushed down, Combs exposed his private parts and told him to, quote, "kiss it," according to the allegation.
Somebody witnessed
After refusing, Combs apparently forced him to perform oral, and the child shortly after lost consciousness. When he came to, Combs' pants were undone and his was hurting badly. He cried and said he wanted to see his parents, to which Combs told him that if he said anything to anyone, he would hurt his parents.
What?
When the consultant returned, she noticed he was badly shaken and took him back to his parents, who ascertained he was lethargic and acting differently. In the time since the alleged assault, the John Doe has suffered from severe depression and severe anxiety, which leaves him hopeless and fatigued.
Well,
So
I
Diddy's
guess
attorneys did respond. In response to the latest lawsuit, representatives from Combs shared a statement with Variety disavowing the claim. Quote, "The lawyer behind this lawsuit is interested in media attention rather than the truth, as is obvious from his constant press appearances and 1-800 number. As we said before, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new public publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are facially ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process and court, and the truth will prevail. That Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. Combs has been denied bail by 2 separate judges and is set to remain behind bars until trial in May of next year. Found guilty of racketeering, Combs could face life in prison. It is important in the court of law, he is innocent until proven guilty. Now,
in the court of law and the court of public opinion, I think it's the general consensus is, Diddy, you're a dirt box. I think that's the way the court of public opinion feels right now. And I'm not saying that anything that I just heard was factual, but you keep hearing these different stories. Man, if you hear 1,000 stories, can one of them possibly be true? Yes. Okay, so let's just continue. Let me hurry up and get this over with. I don't like this story.
it does match an MO that has been previously shared. We know that Diddy's, credibility is shot because his attorney said something very similar about the alleged abuse against his then girlfriend at a time, and then the video comes out recently. This is very disturbing. Obviously, if it's true, it's monstrous to a degree that none of us really imagine. It's very difficult, obviously, to talk about these stories. It's very difficult for you to hear them. And it's even more difficult for those victims to go through them. And at this point, these are allegations. As the attorney of Combs said, they have full confidence in the judicial process. So that means if Diddy is convicted on any of these charges, if he is found liable with any of these civil cases, that the attorneys would agree with the decision, given they have full confidence in the judicial process. Sharing thoughts here.
Let's not forget that 3 judges now have denied bail, saying that Diddy is a threat to society, victims, potential witnesses. They said there's credible evidence to that. Usher was 13 when he met Diddy, and Usher has never said that he was abused, but he has said some things that we should lean into. He said that Diddy exposed him to adult lifestyle that was negative, that made him feel pressured, that was beyond his experience, and has shaped his view of the music industry today. And perhaps that's why Usher's sons, to my knowledge, aren't in it. We have to pay attention to these things.
Yeah, it's a lot. But reality
this is a lot. This is a whole lot. Let's wrap it up.
Floating around for a long time. And now there's an opportunity to decipher what's true and what was rumored. Okay, to bring you updates. Hell of an update.
Viral news source.